Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway. The players are ready to play in the ATL at an earlier time on the calendar this season. The 2024 campaign is kicking off with back-to-back super speedways. It's 2 for 2 on the front row starts for Joey Logano, who had an unlucky finish to the Daytona 500, but he's turning the page to today at Atlanta. Logano is the defending spring winner at this track, and regardless of where it falls on the schedule, the learning process for the number 22 has not changed given the 2 weeks of wildcard racing.
As far as the season started, yeah, they're giving points out. They're giving trophies out. They're giving money out. We better go get it. It doesn't really matter, all the other stuff. It's interesting with 2 speedways to start. It does change the game some, but there's still the execution. The team's still here. Everybody's here. There's a lot going on still.
With a 6th place finish in this race last March, it's been 12 years since Denny Hamlin has won at Atlanta. But the fuel-saving mission for the number 11 may play a factor in today's race to get him back to victory lane.
And we will be battling for track position maybe a little bit more here because maybe handling plays a little bit more of a factor. Certainly it'll be a little bit harder to pass because the track is narrower. So I still think there's games to be played though, and that will be played out for those that are kind of in the middle of the pack to the back of the pack of the lead draft to want to save fuel and leapfrog those others under caution.
Kyle Busch surged during times at Daytona, and Rowdy unfortunately had to go to the backup car after the duels and then had a little bit of damage in the 500. However, a backup car to start the season has created some extra work for the RCR crew in the shop.
Our Atlanta car was the car that we raced in the 500. So, everything kind of got pushed up a week. So the 500 car that we crashed, it went back to the shop, and it'll be probably I think we're on a 5-week cycle. So whatever the hell the 5th race is will probably be where that one goes. So this week's car was slated to be our Vegas car. And so it just kind of moves everything up. The cars are all the same, so there's really not much differences that you have. I mean, you're talking maybe 100 thou on a body part that you can push or pull or whatever that you can get through the Hawkeye, but it's not a lot.
Michael McDowell will lead the field to green for his first ever Cup Series career pole. What does a high-banked Atlanta in February have in store? Tune in. The NASCAR Cup Series is going racing at Atlanta Motor Speedway, 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox.